I wish the lighting in here was better, but it is what it is. I gotta get it in where I can get it in. So let's see what comes out in the energy for y'all today. I have no downloads. You know what? I have a download, but it's in my, I'm recording on the phone, so I can't even pull it out. But I'm being guided anyway to not even worry about the download. So there's no downloads. So let's see what just comes out. Spirit, universe, divine, God, Ra, spirit guide, spirit team, archangels, guardian angels. What messages do you have for the collective? Make me a clear channel in order to receive and relay these messages clearly and concisely for everyone to understand. Archangel Michael, place a hedge around me and the collective as I tap into this energy and do this reading. Keep all negative energy and entities out of my energy and out of this reading, and cause all monitoring spirits to go blind and deaf. Ashe. All right, that was quick. The world. Something being successful. Completion. Success. What is this about, Spirit? And the Two of Wands in reverse. So someone made something about a decision. So someone made the right choice to not make a decision. What? I'm hearing like the lesser of two evils, but instead of choosing the lesser of two evils, you chose nothing. That's what I'm getting though, okay? So you were successful, you were right to not make this decision. For whoever this is resonating with, this makes sense. Okay, what else? Something flipped over, and it did a 360, so it flipped over but went right back, and it looked like it was the Three of Swords card. I'm being told to take it. So you were being taken on a ride or something like that. Someone was trying to play with your emotions, toy with your heart or something like that, but you made the right decision to not choose the lesser of two evils, to choose nothing, to choose no one. You did not make a decision. So it was almost like you had a choice between two people, but both these people were toxic and broke your heart, and you made the right decision by not choosing either one of these people and moving forward, okay? Because these people, whoever these are or this person is, they wanted you to do a 360 and turn around and come right back to them, both of them, whoever they were. They wanted you to do a 360. Even though you walked away, they wanted you to come right back. They wanted you to stay in a cycle, 360, with them, okay? But you chose not to be in this cycle with either one of these people anymore. You chose to not have a heartbreak, okay? Not be taken for a ride anymore. At the bottom of the deck, it's the Eight of Wands. I'm going to take it because I'm hearing, when I looked at it, it's in reverse. When I looked at it, I heard, talk to me, baby. Come and talk to me. But you don't want to, it's in reverse. You don't want to communicate with these people, either one of them. Either one of them, okay? Yeah, neither one of these people are your person. Neither one of these people are who you want to be with. You don't see a future with either one of these people. So yeah, you made the right decision by not choosing either one, okay? I don't know who this message is for, but whoever it's for, if it resonates, you know what I'm talking about for your situation. Right now, guys, today is the last day to book your $10 10-minute reading with me if you'd like to. Down below in the description box is a link. Click that $10 HOLLA link and go book your 10-minute $10 reading while you can. That sale ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. After that sale will come back to be determined. It may not come back at all. So get in where you fit in. Click that link in the description box and go book your $10 10-minute reading. In the meantime, in between time, let's get back to this message. Spirit, can I get some clarity on the world? The box. So, like I said, you were successful in not making this choice. But the box, yeah, these two people that you had a choice between, they had you in a box. The world has had you in a box, okay? The world would want you to believe that you should choose the lesser of two evils instead of not making a choice at all. You don't 5-5 on a timer change. I mean 505, excuse me, which is 5-5. You don't settle. So having a choice between two things and both things are bad for you and you still choose one, even though you know both are bad for you, that's a little silly. You don't have to choose either one. Why would you put yourself through anything with either one? You don't have to choose either one. And you recognize that the world has put people in a box to believe that if you have a choice between two things, you have to make a choice, regardless of whether they're good choices or not. And that's not true. The world has put everyone else in a box, but not you. So you've seen your way out of the box. You're not in the box. You're not like the rest of the world. So you decided that you didn't have to choose a lesser of two evils. You just didn't have to choose either because they're both evil. And that's what you did. What clarity for the Two of Wands in reverse, please? Anima Mundi is the, wow, and the Flame. So Anima Mundi is the card that refers to like the cycle of life, if I'm not mistaken. The cycle of life and death, okay? And then we have the Heart and the Flame, okay? So you decided that you weren't going to do this program. Let me explain, like the Matrix, this cycle. Everything we go through is a lesson or a program or a test, okay? So you decided you didn't want to go through the Twin Flame program, okay? You decided to put an end to the Twin Flame program, the Heart and the Flame, okay? So the world would have you believe, the spiritual world would have you believe that you have to be with your Twin Flame. They put that Twin Flame journey dynamic into a box, okay? And honestly, what I believe, your Twin Flame is not even your divine counterpart. So they have placed people in this box of chasing the Twin Flame cycle, and these people are not actually, it's the lesser of two evils. Twin Flame or someone that's just toxic, they're both damn near the same thing, but people are stuck in this box in the spiritual world of chasing or wanting a Twin Flame when there's also something else. There's a divine counterpart. There's other connections that are not toxic, like a Twin Flame dynamic. So you decided to save your heart, heal your heart, guard your heart, and end the Twin Flame illusion on your timeline, okay? That's the best way I'll say it. The illusion of the Twin Flame journey on your timeline, okay? So that was a decision that you did not make. The spiritual world will want you to choose between your Twin Flame and someone toxic. You decided that you're not going to do either one because the Twin Flame is just as toxic as someone toxic, okay? You've seen through the illusion of the Twin Flame journey. You're the Three of Swords in reverse. When I said you avoided heartbreak, you didn't want, yeah, you're not heartbroken. You avoided the heartbreak. The heart is right here. The card is right there. Yeah. You decided that you didn't want that outcome. You didn't want that cycle. And you were successful in choosing that you did not want that cycle. Yeah, you want to find the one. And the spiritual world will have you, or community will have you believe that your Twin Flame is the one, when, like I said, in my belief, you don't have to believe what I believe. I'm just saying, speaking from experience, your Twin Flame is not the one, okay? Your Twin Flame is not your divine counterpart. Your divine counterpart is the one. Your Twin Flame is the last lesson of self-love before you're allowed to meet your divine counterpart. So the one came out underneath the Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, you want to find your divine counterpart because you know you won't have these crazy dynamics and situations with your divine counterpart. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy with your divine counterpart, but it won't be toxic. It'll be triggering because you're healing each other, but it won't be toxic, okay? And then let me get some clarity on the Eight of Wands, Spirit, please. The Warrior. So I'm getting two things now. This person wants to communicate with you, okay? But you are guarded, the Warrior. Also, you have closed the cycle. The Warrior is the number 10 card. You have closed a cycle with this person. So they're wanting to reach out and possibly, or you've closed a cycle with both of these people. Like I said, you had a choice between the lesser two evils. You closed a cycle with both of these people. But they are wanting to possibly, one of them or both of them is wanting to talk, but you don't want to talk to them. Okay? You have closed the cycle and you are guarded against anything to do with, or against having anything to do with them. So what is this message about? What does the collective need to know? There's something they need to look out for. These people will reach out. Ooh, the 9 of Swords in reverse, okay? You're good. You're good. You're not stressing. But, yeah, you're good. You're taking care of yourself. You're not stressing about these people. You're doing you. You're healing. You're doing what you can do for yourself. Okay? So, keep doing you. Keep healing. Keep practicing your self-love. Page of Wands. Someone's celibate. So you're focusing on yourself and your self-love. You're celibate. You're abstaining, whichever one it is for you. You are nurturing yourself, caring for yourself, pampering yourself, healing, and you're no longer in this negative headspace, okay? And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Continue on that vein. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. You're no longer chasing what looks good. You're no longer attracted to just looks. You're no longer you're no longer here for a good time. You want to be here for a long time, okay? So the way you're moving is completely different. And these people that were wanting you to choose them weren't realizing that. Yeah, you're the Hermit. You're in isolation. The Hermit in reverse is still isolation. So you're in isolation. You're hiding out. You're sitting away. You're doing you. Anything else? I'm here to continue to do that. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. If you're trying to find yourself again, the Star, but it's in reverse. So listen, if you're trying to find yourself again, because that's what I'm getting from the Star in reverse. If you're trying to find yourself again after being in a relationship or after the situation with these two people, etc., you're going to recover from this situation, okay? Because the 5 of Pentacles is in reverse. You're going to recover from this situation. It even could be some financial things that happen to you during this or these relationships. All that's going to be healed. All that's going to recover. The Star in reverse. But it depends on you, okay? You can only heal as much as you are actually wanting to heal. If you're not really serious about healing, then you're not actually going to heal. You're going to pretend that you're healing and it's going to look convincing, but once you get into a relationship again, it's going to be clear that you're not healed, okay? So you need to continue to focus on yourself and your healing and your self-love and your celibacy and your singleness and getting to know yourself again, learning, knowing, trusting yourself again. Get back on your spiritual shit. No distractions now that you're single. Don't stay alone. You're never alone. You're just single, and that's your choice to be single. But yeah, continue focusing on yourself because you did the absolute right thing by not choosing one of the two negative options that you had. Because just because you have options doesn't mean you have to choose. Okay, so guys, that's all I have for this message. So I love you as always, and I will see you in the next one. Toodles!